Hello students, I am extremely happy to meet all of you online, and in semester 1 MA English course of TM Bhagalpur University, uh, you are required to study Shakespearean dramas. All of you know that William Shakespeare is regarded as the greatest playwright in English literature. He wrote 37 plays, and all these plays are of all kinds, all varieties. Shakespeare wrote comedies, he wrote tragedies, and he also wrote another kind of play which is called tragicomedies. Comedies include The Longest Comedy As You Like It, The Twelfth Night, A Winter's Tale, etc. Four plays are regarded as great tragedies: Othello, King Lear, Macbeth, and Hamlet. And there is another kind of play which is called romance or tragicomedies, and this includes Tempest, Winter's Tale, and Cymbeline. In your syllabus, you have to prepare three important plays in order to tackle the questions in your examinations. First, let us take the Shakespearean great tragedies. According to A.C. Bradley, four plays are regarded as the great tragedies: Macbeth, Hamlet, King Lear, and this Othello. Before I dwell upon individual plays, I would like to acquaint all of you with the pattern of Shakespearean tragedies. Shakespearean tragedies are primarily dominated by men, unlike his comedies, which are dominated by women characters. The very title indicates that the Othello, King Lear, Macbeth, and Hamlet, they are the leading characters, protagonists in all these plays. Shakespearean tragedies are different from the Greek tragedies. In ancient Greece, Aristophanes wrote tragedies, and in Greek tragedies, the tragedy is caused by external malevolent forces. Means the downfall or the tragedy is caused by some external factors like chance and coincidence. But in Shakespearean comedies, we come across this new word: character is destiny. The character is responsible for the tragedies in all these plays. There are some shortcomings and drawbacks which have been characterized by some important critics as fatal flaws. Take for instance Macbeth. Macbeth is a very noble character, and Macbeth is the military general in the court of Duncan, but he is ambitious, and to be ambitious is very natural because ambition drives us to action. But there is a limit. Excess of everything is bad, and Macbeth is super ambitious, and he fails to realize that he is a military general in the system of monarchy, and in this form of government, the succession takes place. A king is succeeded by his son or a daughter, but he forgets this fact and he becomes very super ambitious. And we find that when he comes back after winning the war, and when Duncan is extremely pleased, and he asks him to host a party in his castle, and Duncan comes to his castle, and there, when he narrates all the three important prophecies by these evil characters, then his wife, Lady Macbeth, again and again instigates him to fulfill his ambition, and on the repeated insistent instigation by his wife, we find that Macbeth commits this ghastly murder. He kills Duncan while he is sleeping, and though he becomes the ruler, but we find that he loses his mental peace. He wins this world, but he loses his soul. And in this, and he is virtually a deranged person. The second character, and his tragedy starts, and the tragedy ends with his own murder. And I am going to dwell upon all the details